Thanks for joining me for another episode of Montego. Today I want to talk to you about, building a house in Jamaica while you're here in the United States and requiring an estimate. Now, you might think it's a very straightforward thing, but the reason for telling you this is simply this. The certain social norms in Jamaica dictates that people understand things one way when you're meaning another way. You could be talking apples and they're thinking bananas. So an estimate is no different. An estimate needs to be made quite clear. Now, you require an estimate to do a piece of job in Jamaica. Make sure the person understands that you are requiring an estimate, but it doesn't necessarily means that you're actually giving the person a job. It's not a job offer necessarily, because you may very well ask someone else for an estimate. You need to make sure that you are getting an estimate to see if the job is feasible for you to pay for or take on. Okay? Now, again, it's a social norm that sometimes cause these problems, and this could make for a very sour situation between you and another person. Someone could be vexed that, well, him talk to me about the job, and then all of a sudden, no, he must switch up on me, and so forth. He needs to be made clear to him that this is an estimate. You're trying to get an estimate of the job. When you're getting an estimate, it's very important to understand the details of the estimate, because again, a tradesman in Jamaica, and it's very common. Let me tell you, we have some of the best tradesmen in the entire world, but there's certain social norms that can really rub people the wrong way. And so one of them is that you simply talking to a person, they take that to mean, well, the fact that you're talking to me, then you're offering me a job, and then all of a sudden you get an estimate from them, and you're not satisfied with the estimate, and you can't come to a conclusion, and they think that you're taking away the job from them. So make sure that the estimate is quite clear. One example of this too, I really want to point this out. Let's say you're doing an estimate of digging out somewhere to lay down a foundation of anything of the sort, and you must make sure that the estimate is telling you what the person is going to charge you, what material you're going to need to do this thing, and if there's any equipment that has to be provided independently of him, meaning digging out the foundation. If a compressor needs to be hired, that you are going to be paying for, and not coming out of his portion of the money, because you could make that assumption that, well, he's taking on this thing as a contract, and then he is going to be paying for that, and then you realize, no, he's not paying for that. It's you who are paying for that, and that could be a very disturbing thing for you if you're not careful about it. All right, so hope that was very helpful to you. Thanks again for watching Montego, and if you've not yet done so, please like, share, subscribe, and tell someone about my videos, as I try to bring you the best information I can. Thanks again for watching.